So I had a dream about Halloween. I'm not talking about the movies. I'm actually talking about the holiday itself. Around this time of year, I usually get my Halloween decorations out towards the end of September. I don't like to have it out too early because it always reminds me of the end of summer, which here in Michigan, September usually means we're coming close to the end of summer. And so I put up my Halloween decorations. So this is actually a dog toy, but I still think it's pretty cool. But anyway, it was Halloween night, and I actually saw my grandpa, which was weird. It was partially lucid because, much like the video that I had where I was dreaming about my great grandma, I sort of stopped and was asking a few questions. I knew that I was asking questions in my dream. It wasn't quite the full experience that I had before, where I could feel myself laying down, and I knew that I was laying down. But anyway, my grandpa used to dress up as a woman. It sounds funny, but that's how he would scare the kids. He'd get this long, huge wig, and he would have these dark glasses on, and he'd have this nose. It was kind of like a witch, but you could never tell, who he was, and it used to scare the crap out of me when I was a kid. I'd really be scared of it. And for some reason, we were going out with my family trick-or-treating. I was taking my son trick-or-treating, and he points to a house, and I could see in the door this example, this figure, the what my grandpa used to dress up as, and I thought to myself, yeah, maybe Pa is what we call it. Maybe Pa decided that he was going to come back from the dead and do some trick-or-treating for fun. And so I start to walk towards the house. And it's one of those experiences where you are walking towards something, or you're running away from something, and it seems like you're not getting anywhere. And my grandpa looks up at me, and he's waving me over, and I'm going. It seems like we're just running, and I couldn't get to him. And then suddenly I felt like trick-or-treating was over with. It was the end of the night, trick-or-treating, and he starts turning off his lights, the porch light and whatever, and I kind of panicked, and I said, I'm not about to let this escape from me or something. And so I get on, I think it was a motorcycle or maybe a moped or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was just right there, and I hop on it, and I'm driving, and I finally get to the house, and my grandpa is upstairs, and he's just about ready to go to bed because I can see the hallway. He's coming out of the bathroom, and he's getting ready to go to bed. He's walking into the bedroom, and I was banging on the door, and I yelled at him and said, "Don't go to bed yet. I got so many questions I want to ask you." And he says, "Well, come on up, and you can ask, and I'll fall asleep after however many questions you ask me." So I get upstairs, and I'm in the bedroom, and I'm sitting in a chair, and I start asking questions. And I was asking these odd questions. He kind of touched on my life a little bit because losing my grandpa was a big hurt for the family. We were very close to him. And I started asking him questions like, "Are you proud of me?" And you had to know his smile, because he would smile at me and he would, nod his head. And then I asked him, "Am I doing everything that you thought I was going to do?" And he just kind of smiled. And then I asked, "Is there more that I could be doing that I'm not doing now?" And he did that, and I sort of felt like for a second there that I was really in his presence, that I was really talking to him. It's hard to explain. If you've ever had any grandparents or family members that you're really close to, there's something different about when you're around them. You just have different feelings. So that was exactly what I was experiencing. And both my grandparents actually died, probably 13, 14 years ago. So it's just one of those things where it's almost like you go right back to the last time you saw him. And that's exactly how I felt in that dream. And that was about the time that I woke up. And it was really impacting on me because I had that feeling still, residual feeling of I miss my grandpa, and I have sort of those similar dreams every once in a while, but it was it's hard to talk about. Those of you who understand will definitely understand. So that was the dream. It's pretty interesting, but a good dream.